Subscribe to Smartphone Tutorials by clicking on the subscribe button, and do remember to click on the notification bell icon to get instant notifications.
An octa-core processor, 3 gigabytes of RAM, 32 gigabytes of internal storage, along with a 5-inch HD display and a 4000 mAh battery. The budget segment has been very competitive in the last 1 or 2 years, and it's just getting better for the masses. Hello awesome people, welcome to Smartphone Tutorials. Today we're gonna unbox the amazing Lenovo K8 Plus. Stay tuned.
Alright guys, welcome to Smartphone Tutorials, and another day, another budget device, another unboxing. Not exactly, let's see what this smartphone or budget smartphone can do. Now this is the phone by Lenovo known as the Lenovo K8 Plus. When I purchased it for a review, it was 9,000 rupees because there was a Flipkart sale going on. Right now it is 11 to 13,000. That's what the range is. It comes with 13 megapixel plus 5 megapixel dual camera and a 5-inch HD display, and we will run through the specs later. Comes in two configuration of 3 to 4 gigabytes. Now right off the bat, when you open the box, the first thing that you see of course is the smartphone. That's a trend with most of the smartphone manufacturers these days, and looks pretty good. You know, the bezels on the sides are pretty thin, but the bezels on the top and bottom are a little bit on the thicker side for my liking, but that's okay. This is a budget device, so you can't really expect much. Now the build quality is pretty solid. It's a metal device. You have a front camera here, then you have the earpiece, then you have a front facing flash, a 5-inch HD display, and then at the top you have the 3.5mm headphone jack. Then to the left we have the SIM card tray and a dedicated music button. I hope they allow us to program it later. Then we have the volume up, volume down, and the power button to the right. Capacitive soft keys at the bottom. We will see if they are backlit or not. And at the bottom we have the speaker, the microphone, and the micro USB charging port. Now here's the interesting part. On a budget device, you have a fingerprint sensor on the back. You have two cameras, so dual cameras, dual LED flash. And let's go ahead and power this up, and let's see how long it takes to power on. Now while it powers on, let's go ahead and look at the contents inside the box. So first things first, as you can clearly see, there's a SIM ejector tool. That is the first thing that comes out of the box, so we will keep that aside. And then obviously, as always, there will be a bunch of documentation, SAR information, warranty card, user guide, and all the usual stuff which will be there, of course. There you go. So in different languages and stuff like that, so we're going to leave that aside. Here's a quick guide. Okay, so obviously you don't get a earphone with this particular handset as this is a budget device, but you get a very good quality micro USB cable and a charger adapter. Now this is a turbo charger. Supposedly it charges your phone fast. So as you can see, it is 5.2 volts at 2 ampere, so it should charge your 4000 mAh battery pretty quick. Now let's remove the SIM tray and let's see if we have any surprises there. I think we do, because if you were expecting a hybrid slot, surprise, this is not a hybrid slot. You have two dedicated SIM slots, and then you have a separate slot for a micro SD card. I really wish other companies would learn from Lenovo. This is something which is very essential and very handy. So Xiaomi, if you're listening, let's go ahead and do that in the next phone. Alright, so while we set it up, let's have a quick look at the specifications. So the Lenovo K8 Plus comes with a dual SIM slot, of course, with dual standby, IPS LCD which is 5.2 inches, and the screen to body ratio is 68.4, a full HD LCD display here we're talking about, and Corning Gorilla Glass 3, so there's protection as well. It runs Android 7.1.1 Nougat, and chipset is the MediaTek 6757 Helio P25, and the CPU is a octa-core 2.5 GHz A53 processor. Comes with a Mali T880 MP2 GPU. So the micro SD card slot, which is a dedicated slot, can take up to 128 gigabytes of SD cards. Internal memory is 32 gigabytes. The one we have today is the 3 gigabyte variant. There is a 4 gig variant as well. Camera, dual cameras at the back, 13 megapixel plus 5 megapixel with f2.0 aperture and dual LED flash. Comes with a fingerprint scanner and a secondary 8 megapixel camera as well. Comes with a 4000 milliamp hour battery. Alright, looks pretty clean to me. You know, it's a very clean and pure Android 7.1.1 build. You know, very basic skin on there, not a lot of bloatware as was the case with earlier Lenovo phones, say the K5 or K8 Note and stuff like that. But then again, now they have, you know, changed the complete UI and it's more on the stock Android side, which is really good. It makes updates faster, and I'm expecting this phone will get Android 8.0 Oreo. But right off the bat, it's very smooth to perform. Let's launch the camera here. So it tells us what are the dual shutter type, and okay, so yes, you have that bokeh effect on this phone because you have dual cameras at the back and then you have a front LED flash as well. So for the price that you're paying, it's a very decent device. So that was the unboxing for you guys. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned. We're going to do a gaming review on this device soon.